Welcome to another episode of Kurt's Corner. It's taken me a couple days to get this video out because with all the chaos that the so-called president creates, on a daily basis, it's hard to pick a topic. But now, having found out that Colin Kaepernick is suing the NFL owners for collusion, it just made me want to again try and explain the difference between kneeling to protest systematic racism, police brutality. I just feel like I need to explain how I think. The United States is a country built by many different people. Nobody owns the United States. We the people are basically supposed to be the ones that make the decisions for this country. Lately, we become separated by a racist pig of a president who thinks the main goal for the United States is to make money for him and his rich buddies. And all you need to do is ask yourself, would he be making the decisions he's making now if we knew what his tax returns were? But I digress. That's not why I'm doing this video today. I'm doing this video today just to explain to people what racism means to me. And we're only going to talk about the police today. And I say only the police because this is basically what Colin is protesting. If you're a young white kid growing up in the United States, there's certain rules in your house. There are things that every one of your parents has told you as a kid that you should not do, or what you should do. You know what? You should respect the police, be kind to others, make sure your homework's done. Don't dress this way, dress that way. The one conversation that I know that I've had with my son is how he should behave during any interaction with the police. Well before Kaepernick ever knelt. Speaking from my own experience, I know that when the police pull me over, both of my hands stay on the steering wheel. Everything is yes sir and no sir. And it has been like that for as long as I can remember. I've been driving since 1977. I have friends that when the police pull them over, they cuss the police out. They cuss the police out. For instance, my car is being worked on. My girlfriend picked me up from work. She had a loaner car. It's nighttime. We're leaving a casino. As we pull out, the police officer coming the opposite direction sees us, flips a U-turn, passes us, gets in front of us, slams his brakes on, then he gets behind us, puts his lights on, pulls us over. He asks for license, registration, insurance, all that shit. She gives it to him, and then he says, "Do you know why I pulled you over?" My girlfriend, being white, said, "No, I have no fucking clue why the fuck you pulled me over." He said, "I pulled you over because your high beams are on." Now we're in a loaner car. He said, "I pulled you over because your high beams are on." And she said, "Stick your fucking head in here. Do you see anything on this dash that would indicate the fucking high beams are on?" I'm not making this up. And the whole time, I'm sitting in the car thinking, I'm going to jail. I haven't said a word, haven't opened my mouth, and I think I'm going to jail. This is just one instance. If you can explain to me how an 8-year-old kid gets shot to death while holding a toy gun 2 seconds after a police officer gets out of a car, then I'll say, Curtis, you have no valid argument, none whatsoever. But nobody can tell me that. Nobody can tell me how you can shoot a man with his hands up and say you fear for your life. I don't understand how you can choke a man to death for selling single cigarettes. What I don't get is how a guy calling himself the President of the United States can get up on national television and tell the police that he hopes they're even more rough with their prisoners. You know, a guy died, I believe in Baltimore, Maryland, in the back of a police van because nobody buckled him in. He was handcuffed. They're slamming the brakes on, and nothing happens with that. I don't understand it. I back Colin Kaepernick. I said it last football season. I back Colin Kaepernick. And I believe if you're American, you'll back Colin Kaepernick also. Here's a little something for you. Right now, everybody's patriotic. They think he's disrespecting the flag. He's disrespecting the soldiers. What I want you to do is I want you to look at your president of the United States and tell me if 4 soldiers come home because they were ambushed in Niger, our president's golfing while President Obama and Hillary Clinton are there to receive those bodies. Who is he to tell somebody that they disrespect our country? I said in the very beginning when I started doing these Trump videos, and you can go back and look at them yourself if you feel like it, I hope that I was wrong about Donald Trump. I really hope that I was wrong, but I'm not. Donald Trump doesn't give a shit about anybody in a blue state. He doesn't give a shit about Puerto Rico or the U.S. Virgin Islands. Unfortunately, that doesn't affect enough people to catch their attention to make them want to do something about it. But I've always said that eventually Donald Trump will come after those who back him. So you can ask Mitch McConnell, Paul Ryan, Ted Cruz, Jeff Sessions. You can ask them all. Trump has come after them. And now he's coming after his own constituents by cutting subsidies to Obamacare. He's actually sabotaging our healthcare system. How is that okay? Doesn't matter who did it. If Obama had done it, I'd be saying the same thing. If Hillary had done it, I'd be saying the same thing. It doesn't matter who did it. How does somebody who claimed to be American do that? And why do we allow it? And I can make all the videos in the world. If you people don't call, and then call some more, your Congress people, nothing will get done. So like I said, I have to school my kids and my grandkids on how to talk to the police, when in reality, any cop should be approachable. I really don't know what the purpose of my video is today, except to say that if we're separated, we can't fight together. So I think it's time for people to start listening to other people to hear, instead of listening to respond. Maybe we'll learn something. Thanks. We'll see you next week.